Hey everyone, welcome to When There Was Talent. Different video today. Like I said, if there's talent, right? And I listen to all different kinds of genres of music, so I thought I'd give this one a try. I'm Canadian, so I really I enjoy quite a few Canadian bands, and this is one of them. No, I listen to heavy stuff. I think a lot of her stuff is really uplifting. So, commentary on the actual music, like the music itself in general, I really like. Well, you'll see anyways. But there's a specific part that requires a ton of talent that comes near the end. And I'll point that out. But anyways, this is Sarah McLachlin, Possession. And I'm going to read a little bit of history on this. And before I even start the video, when you listen to a song and you're like, oh, I didn't know, like it's about that, like you totally had this opposite of idea of what it is. Well, this is one of those. So I'm going to read the history. And when I started looking at the history, it was like, it was released then. 2006, 1994, 1996. But it's, I think it's 1993. Let's take a look at what this song means and then play it. And I'll try to critique it. I haven't critiqued music like this yet, so I'm sure a lot of people can understand this today. Just about the internet in general. There's a lot of things like this going on, that much. So how Sarah McLachlan's Possession highlighted the dark side of fame. Man, she was much younger there. So I don't know if I'll read the whole thing, but I'll certainly go through some points. Everyone wants to be famous, most of us anyway. Who is able to resist a chorus of constant adoration, a crowd willing to follow you wherever you go? There's usually a lot of money that comes with it, naturally, and all the opportunities that come with large sums of money. But it's more than that. Glamour, recognition, being loved by people you've never met, and accepted by people you probably idolized yourself. And even the most well-adjusted and humble of us, in our most vain moments, well, don't we all sometimes want that? The question of whether we should want that is a different story entirely. Tyler Mahan host of the Cocaine and Rhinestones podcast, opened his... Let's see if I can pass through some of this. It's about possessed fans, guys. Internet people on the internet sending death threats, strangers, on your behalf is flattering for you. But I don't think I need to dig under the surface to explain how unhealthy that is for everyone involved. Let's see if I can. Let's get right here. In the early 90s, Sarah McLachlin experienced it firsthand through direct communication from some of her own fans who sent her letters. What happened is unfortunate. Most of them were perfectly normal, but as a Canadian singer-songwriter rose to prominence, she began to receive more uncomfortable, intimate letters featuring love poems, and ultimately letters from fans she'd never met who held the delusion that they were in fact in a relationship. I forget what the name of that is, but I have it in my mind. Possessed anyways, right? Occasionally, those same fans would appear unexpectedly wherever McLachlin would go in her home city of Vancouver. I'm right on the other side of Canada. Well, no, far away though. Progressing from inappropriate messages to what would typically be understood as stalker behavior. The situation grew unnerving enough that she eventually handed off the responsibility of reading and addressing fan letters. Can you imagine, right? Who subsequently stopped doing it when they too began to feel as if those letters had crossed a line. McLachlin put that feeling of unease to use in the thing that she understood best. So obviously it got to her, right? And redirected into Possession, the lead single from her 1993 album Fumbling Towards Ecstasy. And Possession McLachlin takes the perspective of the delusional fan and slyly sinister phrases that can be interpreted both as romantic and menacing. You know, it would get to your head, right? If people started sending stuff like that to you, I'm sure it could. Its soaring chorus leads more towards the former, at least if you distance yourself from the idea that it's seen through the eyes of a person teetering on a precarious edge, and I would be the one to hold you down, kiss you so hard, and I'll take your breath away. Wow. But within its verses, possession leans deeper into that obsession, depicting a parasocial relationship as both erotic and desperate. You speak to me in riddles, you speak to me in rhymes, my body aches to breathe your breath, your words keep me alive. You know what, I haven't even read the lyrics yet. I didn't know that was it. But I'm going to stop there. I'm just going to let you know. So, I mean, I can't read all this, right? One fan had committed suicide in 1994. And after this song, people stopped doing it when they learned what it was about. Where is that? There it is. Let's just take a look at this because it's worth because of the song. So I live in Ontario. One obsessive fan in Ontario, let's just call him Hugh Vondre, saw himself in that song in an unusual twist. He didn't appreciate being thrust into the position of muse. More specifically, he claimed that the letters he'd sent to McLachlin were in fact the basis for possession and actually sued her because of it. So he sued her because of making that probably about him. The case never made it to court, and Vondre died of suicide. That's unfortunate, man. Before it could proceed, bringing a tragic and sad end to this particular chapter. And, you know, obviously it's not her fault, and she said it was happening with many people, not just him. So he claimed that the basis for her song was his letters, and he tried to sue. So, now you know. See, you know, like you listen to a song, it's so uplifting, that's why I'm doing this. And you never truly know what you're listening to, right? So here we go. Just so you know, I was about to do, it was either this or Creed Faceless Man, which is really good. But I decided to do this. That will most likely be my next one. So here we go.
Thank you very much.
And she's certainly got more than one talent. She's very talented.
Listen as the wind blows from across the great night, voices trapped in yearning, memories trapped in day. Night is my companion, solitude my guide. Would I spend forever here and not be satisfied? And I will be the one to hold you down, kiss you so hard, I'll take your breath away. And after I wipe away the tears.
I have to cut in and say, can you imagine what that guy felt like when he heard this? And obviously he wanted to know the lyrics pretty quickly, but I like the way how that began. I think it was just really powerful what she said right in the beginning. Across the great divide. What a good beginning to the song. I don't know who writes this. I probably should have looked at that. But if it is her, I believe it is who writes these songs. She certainly has a way with words.
Just close your
Good transition. What a beautiful voice she has. Sorry to stop. She's got an excellent range of voice. I don't know what the name is. You know, a lot of singers. I think it was probably around the mid 2000s started doing that with their voice. You know, they'd sing and they'd have like an extra. I don't know what the name of that is. You know what I'm talking about though. But Sarah McLachlan can do it very well. She can do it very well. And I just wanted to say like how this song has begun like really intimately in the beginning, very slow, very deliberate, and it goes into it's just so uplifting. You know, like if you listen to a lot of sad music, like say a lot of metal, right? Sometimes you want to hear a song like this. That's all I can say. Listen. Wow, you don't see that much, man.
Thank you so much. You've been an incredible audience. Take care. Good night.
Only a real man can admit that she has some beautiful music. Oh man, there's a lot to say. First, I'm gonna give it to that guy wearing the pink shirt. Some good riffs there. You know, it's not very often that you speak of how the guitar player played during songs like Sarah McLachlan and all that stuff. But I mean, that was good. But it's that last part right there. She's very pretty, by the way, too. She does have some really beautiful music. I'm gonna replay something to you, and I don't think you would give me another singer who was able to keep that pitch for as long as she did. I'm going to replay it, okay? And she began it by, so it was her last words, the very last thing she said. She began it by singing, and then the pitch kept going. And I looked, I didn't time it for myself, but I believe what somebody said. 17 seconds she went. Like, wow, man, she's talented. Not only that, but at the end of 17 seconds, she was able to go up. I'm going to play that again. What else would I say about this? I would just say it's an uplifting song. And to tell you the truth, and I don't know if you know, when I make all my videos, if you belong to my channel or not, I have autism. And I have the ability to go and listen to a song. So I could even go to a specific part of a song, and I could listen to it 100 times in an hour and not get sick of it. Get the same feeling, derive the same feeling out of it every single time. So, excellent song. I'm going to back it up and show you what I mean. All right, let's take a look at this. Just in a number of seconds here, so let's take a look. Remember what I said. She begins off by singing, and then she just keeps the pitch, and at the end, she goes up. Crazy. 17 seconds. You can time it for yourself.
So hard, take your breath away, and after all, wipe away the tears, just close your
It's my oven there. Those weren't just like, say one or two words and then do it. Let's take one more look. What I mean is she exerted herself before the pitch, went for 17 seconds, and finished it off by going high. One more time. Guys, I could do this all day. Then I'll get my fish in the oven.
kiss is so hard, I'll take your breath away, and after all, wipe away the tears, just close your eyes, dear, and I'll hold you down. Kiss is so hard, I'll take your breath away, and after all, wipe away the tears, just close your
Now, I do a lot of videos with Lane Staley, Nirvana, like Chris Cornell. Guys, you gotta give it to Sarah McLachlan for this. I'm gonna have to look now to see how long those guys went for. Amazing. If you like my video, please subscribe, like it, so it pushes to other people. Guys, comment. Sometimes I make mistakes about this. I don't know everything, so thanks for watching.